Hi YouTube friends, with your Malibus and antifreeze and no heat issues and leaking antifreeze, etc., etc. I just changed my reservoir, my coolant reservoir, and giving it a test run, driving it to see the limitations on what to expect. And as you can see, I drove it so much to the point where my heat needle, my temperature needle, is a little bit, it's 1/4 above the middle point. And that usually gets drivers nervous, especially in this car, in this model, because you're not used to seeing your vehicle drive this hot. As you can see, it's increasing a little bit. Now, mind you, I've been driving it for like a good 20 minutes now, so keeping that in mind. Let's take a look at the antifreeze reservoir to see what's going on. Here's the reservoir. The brand new reservoir is clear plastic, and as you can see, hot is way close to the cold level. Okay, so that's if you use your head, you'll figure out that if you top this thing off to this level when it's cold, eventually when your car is hot, there's not going to be enough room for antifreeze to go. So your antifreeze is going to leak out somewhere, not to mention the vapors. The hot vapors that are generated once this car is, is extremely hot. So what happens is the following. Using basic common sense, you figure out that if it's hot and the vapor needs to go somewhere and it can't escape, it's going to burst. This thing is going to burst no matter how old or how new. And like I said, this is a brand new reservoir. You can see the pressure points already here, stretching out your reservoir. Okay, your brand new reservoir is being stretched out by the pressure exerted by the vapor of the hot engine. You can see water running, then it is running from this hose, which runs from the engine, top part of the engine, all the way to the reservoir here. As you can see, it's maintaining a constant cycle. Okay, my fan came on, my fan is on, and as you can see here, the antifreeze has returned to an acceptable level. But you need to keep in mind, especially you new Malibu owners and GM owners, that it is recommended that when the engine is cold, you fill it up to here, to the cold point. I actually don't recommend that because if anything, logic dictates that once your engine gets hot, and my engine is hot, and the antifreeze goes beyond this point, like I said before, vapor has to escape somewhere. And I don't see how this cap helps releasing the vapor. It just, in my years of owning this car, I've had it close to 10 years, I've never seen this design work the way it's intended. If anything, it just bursts. Again, like I said in another post, if you don't have heat, check this little knob here and make sure that you bleed it a little bit so that way you get a full antifreeze running throughout the entire engine. By the way, this knob is connected to the water pump down here. So it makes sense if you don't have any heat running that probably you got air trapped in this contraption here. So you may want to bleed it. Alright, so hopefully this helps out. Again, if anything you can get from this video is don't top off your reservoir to the cold limit. Because eventually when your car gets hot, all this antifreeze will go all the way beyond this point, and you can run into serious problems. Not to mention a burst hose. Enjoy. Hopefully this helps out.